Hey there you guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about Plumeria. The world seems to be abuzz about Plumeria right now. On the Plants and Things What's Growing page, a lot of people are showing their new growth starting to appear on the Plumerias, how the leaves are just starting to start to unlock from their dormant state, and some of you have some inflow starting, so that's really exciting. So in my neck of the woods, because it's only a zone 6, 6B, I do believe, it seems to be going down. It's getting colder and colder and colder here in the winter, and the summer is, or the spring is taking longer to arrive. Right now, it's beginning of April, and we have some snow going on outside, which is really depressing. I'll give you guys a garden update very, very soon. I actually did a garden update, but then I looked at the quality of the video, and for some reason, it just was so bad that I had a hard time watching it. And if I don't want to watch it, I'm sure you don't want to watch it. So I'll make another one in the next coming weeks on another nice day. And I wish I could have showed you what it looked like before, because we did a little bit of cleanup, and it looks a little nicer than what it did just 3 days ago. I cleaned up hosta leaves and stuff. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is about the plumerias, and in my climate, I have to bring them inside, and I get them to go dormant. And they go dormant down in the basement. This one here had no real light. As you can see, there's no leaves going on, and it's in a pot. It's in I think it's a 12-inch pot, and the pot is absolutely bone dry. It is light. It is terribly light. And that's okay. I don't know whether you're able to see this. I don't know if it's going to come in focus, but there's a lot of wrinkling going on in the stem. And that is normal. If we weren't bringing this out of dormancy now, I would be giving this plant a little bit of a drink. Even the stems up here. Can you see the wrinkles going on there? Not looking too happy. It just wants to be loved again. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring these upstairs, give them a window. It doesn't have to be a bright window, not at this point because they're still dormant. We just want to give them a little bit of water. You don't want to soak them. You want to introduce water gradually. If you give them too much water all at the same time, all at once, it is possible that, like any cactus or succulent, which I would consider this to be in the succulent sort of family, it's got a big water retentive stem. If you give it too much water in the beginning, you could rot out the roots. So you want to kind of bring it up to the normal level slowly. Start small and water it, and as you see more growth being produced, then you can kind of start giving them a little bit more of a drink. Generally, plumerias like to be on the drier side anyway, so just keep that in mind. You water them really, really well, then you wait for them to dry out completely, and then you water them again. In the active summer, when it's hot and dry and whatever outside, I water mine every couple of days. I don't really worry about it drying out, but at this stage, definitely wait for it to dry out before you water it again. So that's this one. As you can see, these growths here, they're still quite tight. These are not out of dormancy yet. Give it some good temperatures, and they should open up really, really quickly. I'll show you one of the bigger ones over here in a few minutes, and you'll see the difference. These ones are tightly packed. The other ones are kind of standing up straight, and that tells me that they're really wanting to start to grow. So I'm just going to stick this down. Got to be very careful with them. You don't want to break anything. You get that sap that comes off, and that's not cool. So we've got all these babies as well. Do you remember these that we started from seed? Some of them didn't come through very well, or at least they don't look like they're coming through very well. But we'll see. We'll give them a drink and let them plump back up, like this one here. Oh, good Lord. Look at that stem. That stem looks terrible. But it still looks green at the top. Are you able to see that? Is it focusing in? It just wants to focus in on my face. Let me see if I can get my hand behind there. Okay. There's a light right above the camera. I don't understand why it's so dark. So anyway, hopefully it showed. We're going to go in and we're going to clean up all of these these stems, as you can see, there's a little bit of a green tip on here. That's going to start growing very, very soon. Again, we're going to treat these the same way. We're going to give them a little bit of a drink, not too much in the beginning. We're going to gradually increase the watering, and we'll start to see the leaves start to elongate. This one here has a little leaf starting, and so does this one here. Got an old dead leaf on top. Just over here I have, where did I see it? I have a Plumeria somewhere hiding here. And it is doing good. Oh, right here. Found it! It's a Plumeria that looked like it was trying to come out of dormancy, so I gave it some light under the grow lights, and it's a little bit warmer under there as well. And I started watering it a little bit. It's still dry, but I started watering it, and it plumped right up. It did look like it was going to die. And it's doing really, really well. So yeah, I will keep you updated as these come out of dormancy. I just wanted to show you what things are looking like now and what I'm doing to get things prepared. So anyway, I'll show you the bigger one here. I'm not going to move that one upstairs, and I'm not going to move the other one that's beside it upstairs because they're under some lights. I'm just going to start increasing the watering and watch them start to grow. I want to try to unlock the growth before they go outside so that I'm not waiting a long, long time for them to actually sprout and do their thing, because my season is so short, as you probably know. So anyway, let's go check out this other one over here, and yeah. I don't know how much of this you'll be able to see because the backlight. See the growth? The leaves are sticking straight up. They're not tightly packed like, let me see if I could get it to brighten up there. They're not as tightly packed as the other one was. And then over on this one here, they're actually starting to produce new leaves. With this plant here, I've had a lot of problems with spider mites this winter, so these leaves are not going to look as beautiful at the moment. When they go outside, I'm going to zap it with the hose, and I'm going to give it a spray, and hopefully that resolves the problem. But right now it's not looking so great. It did flower. The inflow has since fallen off, but hopefully we'll see some more inflows starting soon, and hopefully they'll flower in the middle of summer rather than the very end of summer. Hey, look at the Vanda. Vanda's looking good there, just hanging out right in there, and the pitcher plant still doing its thing. It's so far away, I can't reach it. It's hard to water because I've got this bougainvillea starting to come back to life. Remember the bougainvillea? It looked dead, but now it's really bursting to life. I need to prune that. It's probably about 4 feet across now, stretching from here all the way over to here. And the banana is not looking so good. Really sad looking. I increased the watering, and yeah, fingers crossed. Once it goes outside, it generally looks a lot better. I should just chop off all the leaves and just take it upstairs, but we'll see. We'll see what I feel like doing. Hopefully the weather gets warm fast and I can just put it outside. And under here I've got another Plumeria. This is one of the stems right here, and then the other stem is back at the back. You can see the forked leaves, or forked stem. So that one I'm going to increase the watering for, and yeah, hopefully we'll get some growth going on. Anyway, this video has been longer than I expected it to be. So anyway, stay tuned for more updates, and watch for more Plumeria updates, because as they start to grow, I will update you. So anyway, let's zoom over here and look at these baby Plumerias. They're so cute. They look so sad. Check out the Easter eggs in the background. Yeah, I'm dating it. It's Easter weekend. Happy Easter, everyone. By the time you see this, it will be after Easter. So there's some more here. And yeah, this tray actually looks nicer. So anyway, happy growing, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And happy growing. The Amorphophallus konjac. Amorphophallus konjac. I'm getting better at saying it. Just playing around now. Excuse me, I think I got some dust or a fungus gnat down my throat. So I've been